Hello there everybody, this is Number1645 and welcome back to more Let's Replay Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Today we are going to be doing the second half of Shadow's missions and we're going to be finishing up Shadow's story. Also, fun fact, I'm recording this on a different day. So whoop-dee! I'm not recording all the extras in one sitting, like a doof. Go me. Go me. It's my birthday. Woo. Now for the first mission, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is just follow all the instructions. It's pretty simple, as I've already said. And there I go repeating myself. Isn't that fun? Also, fun fact, I'm cooking dinner while I'm recording this. Yay, more fun, and nearly crashing into walls. That's always nice. So, I have a couple of things I would like to talk about today. First thing I want to mention, about a couple weeks ago I ran into an article on Yahoo, and this article is basically saying that the Pope is actually stepping down from his position. The reason is because, well, he doesn't have like the physical and mental strength to actually do his duties. And to tell the truth, he's free to do what he wants. I mean, he may be the Pope and everything, but still, it takes a real man to be able to, do this sort of thing, and it takes an even bigger and stronger man to know when to actually stop. So, in my opinion, with the Pope stepping down, I actually don't mind at all. I hear that his last day as Pope is going to be like around the end of the month, I think on February 28th, that's going to be his last day. And I've also heard that there's going to be like a 2-week recess of when there's not going to be a Pope. And then after that, probably around the end of March or so, they're going to elect a new Pope. So, great. It's nice to hear that the Pope isn't necessarily going away forever, and my dog is crying. I'm sorry if you hear him in the background. I'm trying to listen to the oven's timer as I'm recording this. So if you hear him in the background, I do apologize. And did I just repeat myself? I have no idea. Let's see, the next thing I want to talk about today. Truthfully, I kind of forgot it. So, oops. Well, football is basically over. Obviously, with the Super Bowl ending and everything. Everything is all happy and hunky-dory. Work seems to just be the same as always. It's like my friends usually talk about nothing but football whenever that's going on, but well, since football has ended, everyone's now turning towards basketball and hockey.
Not even a chance.
No, really, that's how it is. I don't know why, but apparently those sports are pretty big. I wonder what sport is big overseas. Probably cricket. But don't quote me on that. I don't live overseas. If you're an overseas viewer, please feel free to mention to me what sport is big over there, whether it be a sport that we play or you play. It doesn't really matter. Now for this mission. This mission is pretty difficult, in my opinion. You have to be pretty dang good with memorization, or if you're like me and your memory stinks like a freaking skunk, then your best bet is to write down the number sequence and just follow that guy's instructions. No, really, that's basically what you have to do. Just follow his instructions and everything should be hunky-dory. Question 2. Follow the first number sequence. Ignore the second number sequence, because he'll actually try to throw you off. So, all in all, mission pretty dang difficult and also pretty tricky too. Once again, I don't have good memory skills or write everything down. Hammy, will you please be quiet? I mean, seriously, come on, I'm trying to make a commentary here. Okay, I couldn't read that last question. I think... Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My mother was just letting Hammy out of his cage. So, yeah, sorry for the little distraction. Anyways, this question and this question. The number sequence in which he gave you, you have to hit the number that was not in either sequence. So, yeah, they're both in separate questions, by the way. So, look-dee-dee. Now it's really starting to get harder because it's going to give you single numbers and you have to write them all down. And then start doing like addition and subtraction. First one you have to add like the second, fourth number, I think. I have no idea. Wasn't reading the entire question. But anyways, you have to do some simple math. Simple as that. This question actually got me in the last attempt, because if you subtract 1 from 6, meaning you subtract 1 minus 6, that will equal -5. However, he kind of had it backwards. It's 6 minus 1, so that would equal 5. Positive 5.
Not even a challenge.
So, yeah, kind of tricky. Tricky. Nonetheless, that challenge is done. Onward to the next one, and this one is actually pretty easy. This is the Car Festival. The Car Festival, pretty simple to do. Just drive a buggy around the city highway. 1 cent, there you go, you win. Also, you have to boost pretty much the entire race if you want to stand a chance. Just an FYI. Why? Because the cars are pretty fast. And also, you can't fire at them. And there are quite a number of cars, too. So, what else can I talk about? Truthfully, I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm trying to finish up the rest of these commentaries and, you know, record the rest of this and get the extras all out of here. I know, I'm like, dude, stop forcing yourself. You know, if you need time to finish, then finish. I'm trying, okay? I mean, I've been doing this for like the past 3 weeks. I mean, seriously, cut me some slack. I'm doing the best that I can within the past 3 weeks. It's, for some reason, there's just not enough happening within my personal life that's worth mentioning. Other than just the usual drama that happens pretty much everywhere else that's not really worth mentioning at all, because that's a bit too personal. Also, I've been having this cough for the past couple of days. Like earlier this morning when I got to work. Ugh, it was nasty. I coughed up this icky plant-like substance. It was like, ugh. I can't even describe how gross it is. And you know what, I'm probably going to leave it at that. I just coughed it up and just threw it away. Like I said, leaving it at that. You don't need to know anything else.
Yes.
Damn! There it goes again. This is really starting to get on my nerves. Really hope it's not becoming a trend. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Anything happening within the gaming world or anything like that that's worth talking about? I have no idea. Okay, the next mission that we have here. This mission, you have to protect the professor's car as he's driving around the city highway trying to get to the city. Excuse me. Pretty simple mission, just run ahead of the car as fast as you can and destroy everything in sight. From explosive boxes to monsters, etc., etc. Take the speed dash panels and... yeah, just take the speed dash panels whenever you see them and you should be okay. Also, in certain instances like this one here, there would normally be a bigger enemy. If you take out the big enemy, the smaller enemies will actually fall with them. And it'll actually score you quite a bit of bonus points. So keep this in mind if you're trying to go for a high rank. Also be sure to get this set of rainbow rings right about here. If you don't get them, you're not necessarily going to be in a good position to get a high score. And another piece of advice I have for this mission, just target the bigger enemies and the smaller ones will fall with it. As much as possible. And whenever possible. Sometimes it may be a bit unavoidable, so keep this in mind as well. Another thing worth mentioning as well, you can also use like aggro mode or whatever it is to actually speed up the process a little bit, but I chose not to use it here because I didn't need it. Also, light dashing, very useful too. See a trail of rings, light dash, and there you go. Once you defeat all the enemies and reach the checkered flag-like finish line, you just have to wait for the professor's car to go across and there you go, you win. I know, I'm kind of going into the whole play-by-play kind of thing right now, but I'm trying to be as informative and also as entertaining as I can be, despite not having very many topics off the top of my head. I just thought of something. On Netflix, there are several older TV shows like Jackie Chan Adventures and the Code Lyoko reboot, and I think recently they added the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, remember the old cartoon that aired during the 90s that only had 26 episodes? Yeah, that one. And also the one that had robotics say Pingus! Because of the emphasis on the certain sentence. Yeah, they added that show recently. My question for this is, where the hell is Hamtaro? And also, there's some other shows in there that should be on Netflix too, that I really don't see, like Inuyasha's one, I know Soul Eater's in there. Fullmetal Alchemist is in there too. There was another show I don't recall being in there at all. And it's a show I like. Jeez, what? Oh yeah, Pokemon. Some of the older episodes of Pokemon, why aren't they in there? Or the current season? Might be exclusive to Hulu Plus, but don't quote me on that. Seriously, what is up with Netflix not having those shows? I miss Hamtaro. I want to see that show again. It was so cute.
Hey.
Seriously, who doesn't want to see anime like hamsters running around doing stuff and having adventures? It's a fun show. It's a nice show. End of story. Kind of like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, just no ponies. Now, here we go with the last mission in Shadow's story. Been kind of rambling on random gibberish for the past 15 or so minutes, but I don't really care. I'm trying to say what comes to my mind. I mean, last time I recorded, my mind was practically blank and I was like, ugh, I really don't feel like making this. I just want to stop. I want to play a game. I want to do something. But I ended up being bored. And I just forced myself to record the rest of part 1. But nonetheless, that's all behind us now. Today's a new day. I got home from work. I'm cooking some really good dinner. Want to know what it is? I'm cooking pizza. DiGiorno pizza. Garlic bread pepperoni pizza. That is some really good pizza. I think it's on sale at Walmart for only $4.95 or $4.98. Something like that. Pretty cheap. Pretty cheap to find. in the comments section below. Let me hear what your favorite frozen brand pizza is. Mine is DiGiorno. Next in line would be Francetta. Also, Storm Brand's also pretty good. And I am out of time. This is Drunk Goomba 1645 with Let's Replay Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we're going to be beginning Silver's extras and his town missions and such, and finally close out this project. See you guys soon.